I'm Scott Michaels, and this is my friend Aaron Murphy. Now, not all the stories in Hollywood are funny, or it's hard to crack a joke at this one, because just here is a piece of Sharon Tate's fireplace from where the notorious Tate LaBianca, or they would say Manson murders, took place in 1969. And you were around for some of that.
I was. We were filming Bewitched at that time. And my Aunt Barbara lived right above where the murders took place.
It really sent the city into a tailspin, I think. During that few months that it was unsolved, LA really freaked because nobody knew what was going on. It was so seemingly random.
Yeah. The only thing in my lifetime that was as scary as that is when I was about 12, 13, the Hillside Stranglers here in LA. Same thing.
The Hillside Stranglers. It's interesting you say that because that's where we're heading today. We're going to a couple of locations having to do with those notorious murders back in 77, 78.
Cool. We're at a public library. What does this have to do with the Hillside Strangler?
In the lobby of this public library is a payphone, and Kenneth Bianchi, one of the Hillside Stranglers, used that payphone to book a prostitute who ended up being one of the victims. Her name was Kimberly Martin. She was 17. She joined the Climax modeling agency because she was afraid to be on the streets because of the Hillside Strangler. And she ended up with him and ended up, they found her on the hillside on Alvarado Street.
Sad but true.
This bus stop is where on November 10th, 1977, Hillside Strangler victim Jane Smith was waiting for a bus. She had just taken an acting lesson across the street. She was sitting here. Now, Kenneth Bianchi approached her on foot, and they were just commiserating about the buses in Los Angeles. And then by coincidence, Angelo Bono, the other Hillside Strangler, pulled up in his Cadillac right here and said, "Hey, I'm just passing by. Can I give you a lift?" Seemed like nice guys because they showed him badges. They were police officers or in training, something to that effect. And she went along with them, and they took her to Glendale, tortured her, murdered her, dumped her at the Los Feliz on-ramp off the 5 freeway, and her body was found 2 weeks later. It was a horrible time in Los Angeles. It sent the city into a real fit.
I remember it really well. But on a positive note, I recognize this location behind us. They filmed an episode of the Brady Bunch here.
Yes! This is the parking lot. It was a Mayfair market back then, and Paul Winchell, the ventriloquist, played a talent agent who offered the Bradys a
detergent commercial.
And they couldn't do it because it was morally wrong because they didn't like the detergent.
That's right.
So they had to say no to the commercial. That's very LA, isn't it? No, we love the Bradys.